Welcome everyone to the LWF Arena and a special presentation of LWF Saturday Night. Here we are in beautiful Berlin, Germany after just being, well, I can't remember where we were on Thursday, but after just being somewhere not in Berlin, we are now in Berlin, Germany, here for a fantastic night of LWF action, and let's try and get right in to our first match. Hopefully, if we can. How's everybody doing? It's been a long day today, and we're cranking it out, and we're coming here live and in living color with some of the greatest E-Fed action on the market today. Let's go down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair!
Yes, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, who has been on quite the tear recently. He has defeated both Crusher and last week had a great match. In the last episode, had a very good match, and now he's looking to go one-on-one. Oh, he beat Stone Cold Steve Austin, that's correct. And now he's looking to go one-on-one with another legend coming out of the World Championship division, the LWF Heavyweight Championship, the LWF Champion, the LWF World Heavyweight Champion, however you want to pull it. You just call him champ, but this guy may not be, but he's got his eyes on the prize. The one and only Macho Man, Randy Savage.
And his opponent from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, Macho Man, Randy Savage!
The Macho Man hasn't had a great deal of success lately, but he looks to put the stops on Ric Flair's climb to the top of the division. A man who thinks he can get it done. He's absolutely positive. Looking to drop the elbow. Looks Third Gunman has arrived in the chat tonight. Thank you, Third Gunman, for stopping by. Thank you, everybody else. And here we go. Randy Savage starting off aggressive with a series of strikes. As I said, Randy looking to stop the momentum of the Nature Boy before he can get to the top of that division and take on D-Rod at Spring Slam. This special presentation of LWF Saturday Night, we've already had one show this week, is brought to you by Back to the Ring, and is also due to the fact that next week there will be no LWF show. The LWF will be on hiatus for the next week as Commissioner, as I have things to do. I've got to go out of town, and I'm just not going to be back in time to be able to do a show, and so we're just going to have to deal with it. You can always watch the show on YouTube. I'll be uploading this episode and the previous episode as soon as this is over. Right now, Ric Flair going after the leg of Randy Savage. Ric Flair going to the top. Not something Flair is known for. Dropping an elbow, too. That's a little dirty trick there if he would beat Randy with his own move, but not even close. Just a 1 count. Rick now in almost a chin lock, camel clutch style. Ric Flair going for the woo, but Randy had him beat as soon as he went for Randy with big chops. Now, it looks like he's trying to attack the lower back of Ric Flair, but instead gets sent up over the top rope and down to the floor. That would be a disqualification in the NWA. Fortunately, the EWA has no such rule as sending a man over the top rope. And Nature Boy right back to working on the legs, trying to set up for that figure 4 leg lock. He has beaten both Stone Cold Steve Austin and Crusher with that move. Randy not wanting to take it. There's a great scoop slam by Randy Savage. Now with a 1, 2, only a 2 count. But Randy putting the brakes on the momentum of Ric Flair in this match, and now goes to the top. Flair still prone in the position. Randy looks like he's going for the big elbow. There he goes. Flying elbow from Randy Savage, and he's in the ropes. Oh, Flair with the jawbreaker. Now with a big gut buster going for the pin here. Also in the ropes. These gentlemen need to be more aware of where they are in the ring, where they are in the wing. Randy now sent over the top rope. Ric Flair drops down, almost a stunner there with his throat on the top. Oh, big knee right to the face of Randy Savage. Now just choking him out on the outside of the ring. You would think for veterans that they would have known to not be so close to the ropes. Randy Savage now attacking Ric Flair on the outside, throwing him towards the Ric Flair stumbles and falls down to the mat. Savage, nice suplex right there on the concrete. Those pads, not a whole lot to those pads really. They're there for protection, but they don't offer a whole lot of it. As Randy Savage gets thrown back into the ring by Ric Flair. Flair now coming back in himself. Ric Flair going for the figure 4 leg lock here. If he puts it on Savage, that could be it. This could be the end of the match right here, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen him do this. He did this just on Thursday. Put Stone Cold in, and Stone Cold did not submit, but Ric Flair pinned him almost immediately afterwards. This could be the end of the match right here. Victory for Ric Flair. Let's see if he can do it. 1, 2, 3, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Ric Flair defeats Randy Macho Man Savage as he continues his quest to face D-Rod at Spring Slam. Here was that nice scoop slam by Randy Savage. And there's the figure 4 leg lock. And there's the winner. There you go, everybody. Well, I guess there you go, Gunman. Gunman says, boo. Not a fan of the Nature Boy. Is third Gunman, but he's just going to have to, we're all just going to have to deal with it as Ric Flair looks to dethrone D-Rod. He's got one more man standing in his way, and that's going to be a heck of a battle. But that will be on the next episode. That's 2 weeks away. The Go Home Show for LWF Spring Slam. It's going to be a good one. That's just Ric Flair's entrance. The AEW exploding ring. Anyway, we got a good tag match for you. A fairly newly formed tag team taking on a couple of experienced veterans, as the saying goes. Oh, yeah. Business just picked up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 399 pounds. Power and glory.
There he is, the WWC United States Champion. The former #1 contender who took the Undertaker and the former #1 contender who took the Undertaker to the limit again and again. Third gunman, Dr. Bob, Power and Glory. And here come their opponents. What? Who's? Oh no. I thought we left this guy in Kansas City. How did he make it to Berlin? How did he get out of the United States?
From New York,
You're telling me this man has a passport?
58 pounds. Lenny.
How did he get on the plane? He had to buy 2 plane tickets. Did he pay for himself to get over here? I can't imagine that the LWF would have paid for him to travel to Germany. Rats? Maybe that's it. Maybe he's stowed away in the cargo compartment and ate rats on his way over. I don't know. Either way. And here comes his tag team partner. Wait, what? Is it? Oh, no. Nope, this is not the WWC Heavyweight Champion Wick Vaya. This is Gillberg, the consummate professional, the true legend of the EWA. A man who has more wins than somebody who doesn't have many wins. The one and only Gillberg. Gillberg's explosions are bigger than he is.
176 pounds. Gillberg.
As Gillberg makes his way to the ring, an ominous presence. What a pair these two are going to make. Fat Lenny and Gillberg. Like a toothpick standing next to a cantaloupe. Can't put anything past them, though. You never know. Anything can happen in the LWF. The Malkies beat Wick Vaya in a Iron Tables match. Dr. Bob going to work on Fat Lenny. Throws him into the... Oh, there we go. Sunset flip. Nice work by Dr. Bob to get Fat Lenny over. Doesn't go for the pin, but goes up to the top. What are we going to get? There's a nice elbow from Dr. Bob. He's not quite as proficient with that flying elbow as Third Gunman is, but that was a pretty good looking one. Dr. Bob now bringing Fat Lenny back to his feet. Dragging him over the corner. Looks like he might tag Gunman in. Going into the corner. There's a nice face wash drop kick by Dr. Bob to the much bigger opponent. Fat Lenny now lifting Dr. Bob up. Just hope he doesn't get hungry while he's in the ring there. The delayed suplex to Dr. Bob. That's got to be one of Lenny's big moves. I'm sure that's he really hits it on the indies. As now he goes into the corner. Big back elbow. Big Lenny throwing his weight around, so to speak, as he tags in Gillberg. The professional Bill Gillberg. Oh, nice move by Gillberg. As he takes Dr. Bob down to the canvas yet again. And now just having his way with Dr. Bob. With Gillberg, Dr. Bob like to get a tag to his partner in there. As Gillberg and Fat Lenny have taken Dr. Bob to the limit so far. Dr. Bob moves out of the way now. Brings Gillberg up and down. Of course, Power and Glory suffered a rather deflating defeat last week at the hands of the Southern Express, who are not in action this week, but will be next. Will be next week, or next episode, I should say, in 2 weeks. Right now, Dr. Bob, or Third Gunman, getting carried around the ring by Fat Lenny. Fat Lenny very upset. Maybe he heard me on commentary and he's taking it out on this tag team. But there we go. That's it right there. That's got to be it. 1, 2, no. I forget what Third Gunman calls that. I've seen him use that move before. Fat Lenny trying to fight his way out of the corner. Takes Third Gunman and just throws him. Not even really a suplex, more of a throw. Third Gunman, talking about his matchup earlier tonight, said it wasn't fair that he had to wrestle outside of his species. That Wales had no business in the wrestling ring. His words, not mine, folks. Called this the very first interspecies match. As now, Gillberg, there it is. Oh! The institutionalized paperwork is now, there he goes, double arm backbreaker, and just ramming Gillberg's head down into the ground. Or double underhook, I should say, backbreaker. I'm sorry. Sometimes things happen a little fast and I get a little tongue-tied. Gillberg moves out of the way of the missile drop kick. Good move by Gillberg. There's a gut wrench. But Third Gunman slips out the back door, now picks him up and just dumps him on the canvas. Dr. Bob. Lenny comes into the ring. Now Lenny sent over the top rope. Now Dr. Bob bringing Lenny in. Oh, no. There's a nice deck breaker there on the side of the ring. Lenny now walking his way around to the outside. Lenny goes for a dive and kind of eats a boot. The Gunman into the corner. Lenny, oh my goodness. Huge slam by Lenny. That's gotta hurt. That's gonna that could tear both of your groin muscles right there. That kind of weight coming down on your legs unexpectedly. And Fat Lenny taking it to Third Gunman. Power and Glory having a very hard time with this team. As we saw with the Malkies earlier, they have not gotten on the same page in this match. And now Fat Lenny got almost a chin lock there on Third Gunman on the outside. Dr. Bob looked like he was coming to make the save, but didn't make it. Fat Lenny eating the ringside stairs there. I've seen him eat worse. Oh, goes for the drop to elbow, and Fat Lenny gets out of the way. Gunman now makes his way around to the outside, almost a double count out there. Got all the way up to 7. Gunman rolls through, goes for the pin. 1. No, not enough. Now all 4 men in the ring. Gunman throws Gillberg into the corner. Now goes after Fat Lenny, bringing him over to the quarter, to the power, to his corner with Dr. Bob. Gillberg still in the ring. Not sure who the legal man is. There's that double underhook backbreaker again by Third Gunman to Gillberg, who is not the legal competitor in this match, if I remember correctly. Maybe he is, I don't know. Here he is, thrown to the outside. Fat Lenny now thrown into the ropes. Gunman misses. Oh, there's a double underhook DDT. And now Dr. Bob comes in. Fat Lenny with a basement DDT. Fat Lenny down on the canvas. Dr. Bob goes for the pin. 1. And Gillberg, like a bolt of lightning, comes in and breaks up the pin. Oh! Oh, a huge spear by Fat Lenny to Dr. Bob. Is that going to be it? 1, 2. No, Dr. Bob kicks out just in time. Third Gunman had his hands full on the outside with Gillberg. Now, holy crap. Fat Lenny taking it to Dr. Bob. And now throws him halfway across the ring. Gillberg might have been somebody was split open on the outside there. Fat Lenny, oh my God, that's got to break some ribs. That's going to at least bruise a rib or 2. There's a swinging neck breaker by Dr. Bob trying to get back into this match. 1, 2. Oh, not enough. Dr. Bob trying to get over to his corner, I imagine, to make a tag. Fat Lenny not letting him. Cutting the ring in half. Dr. Bob looks like he's going to slip out the back door. Takes Lenny down. Dr. Bob, there's that neck breaker again. Trying to drag Fat Lenny. That is a workout in and of itself, folks. Trying to drag that large person. Dr. Bob going for the figure 4 leg lock. We saw Ric Flair win a match with this earlier. Gillberg comes in and breaks it up. Damage might already be done. 1, 2, 3, and there you have it. Amazing that Dr. Bob could even get those legs into the figure 4 leg lock. That was something in and of itself, but this match was definitely way more back and forth than I think anybody thought it would be. Power and Glory definitely having some growing pains as a tag team. That move right there just
are your winners, Power and Glory.
Looking to make a name for themselves. Didn't expect to have to do it quite like that, but what a match. Now we have our weekly LWF TV title match. Of course. Yeah, I was worried there for a minute. to be quite honest, they can't lose to these two. But in the end, it was a victory, and it was pulled out, separating the two men. Whew. Anyway, here we go. Let's go down to the ring for our introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed World Television Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Enigma, the man of mystery, the self-proclaimed ladies' man, Hykiri, making his way to the ring. Also known as the Exotic One, Mr. Best in the World. Hykiri having won a big match last week. And now, coming in this week, looking to continue that momentum and put away MastaFunk before his third title reign can even really begin. And Hykiri that would constitute his third title reign as well. So, lots of big things happening in the TV title division, which are going to move on to big things happening in the United States title division as it continues to grow and the TV title division continues to shrink. Who will be left? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Hykiri now. He says that this is his way of inspecting the ring to make sure it's up to his standards. I'm not sure if that holds any truth to it or not. But one can be sure that Hykiri is all business once the bell rings. Just like his opponent tonight. Don't let the mind games fool you. There he is, the LWF television champion. This is his third reign, so as soon as it is over, if he doesn't get the 5 successful title defenses, he'll automatically move into the United States title division. But I'm sure he'd like to get those five defenses and get himself an automatic title match. The automatic title matches are 1 for 1 right now. Brad Armstrong won his. Rando, of course, lost his. The Leader, Hosen Lover. Yeah, that's a good. There we go. That's a good moniker for MastaFunk. Part of the Real Men Wear Pink tag team. His tag team partner, MastaFlex, has been rumored to be making a debut, but those rumors have not come to fruition.
Introducing the challenger from the internet, weighing in at 228 pounds, the best.
I said, self-proclaimed Mr. Best in the World, Hykiri.
Introducing the champion from another time, weighing in at 225 pounds. He is the undisputed World Television Champion, Funky Masters.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, MastaFunk in the house. As I said, both of these men like to play a lot of mind games with their opponents before the match. But once the match begins, they are 100% business. And both of them have in recent months stepped up the aggression of their attacks. And here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. MastaFunk again would love to get those 5 title defenses. Hykiri would like to stop him. Both men have had decent success in the past in the TV title division, though Hykiri kind of fell off for a little bit. MastaFunk as well. Both say that they're in the prime of their game right now. That they have really been studying the opponents. 1, 2. When asked about Kira, they both said that their pockets may be fatter, but their willingness to win is even greater now than it was before that ill-fated ladder match, in which it is rumored that Kira paid off her opponents in order to be given the title. As I said, still rumor, just conjecture at this point. Will probably never be proven, but that will certainly haunt Kira for the rest of her days here in the LWF. There's a big knee right off the top rope by Hykiri, as Hykiri looks to put him away. Nice strikes by the exotic one, the best in the world. And there it is. There's another H trigger. An H trigger. The high knee. There we go. As now MastaFunk starts laying his offense in. Very back and forth so far in this match. MastaFunk spins out but eats a knee from Hykiri. And now pushed off. MastaFunk circling the ring, trying to figure out what he can do next. There it is. The crack attack. The booty view. That could be it for Hykiri. 1, 2. Not enough. Hykiri. And now. Oh. Hykiri elbows to the midsection. Oh, and there's a knee right to the face of MastaFunk. MastaFunk out on his feet as Hykiri comes off with a Superman or forearm punch off the ropes, a springboard forearm. And now just stomping away at MastaFunk. Hykiri is not playing around today, ladies and gentlemen. This man is on a mission. He says he has languished in the TV title division for too long, that he deserves that title one more time. MastaFunk said he earns it. He's going to keep it. As now Hykiri being dragged closer to the middle by MastaFunk. 1, 2, 3, and there you have it. MastaFunk beats Hykiri to retain the LWF television title. Oh, he really got split open. MastaFunk got messed up by that knee.
Funky Masters.
Good Lord. Yeah, he got blood all around. Hit the side of his face. Jeez, oh flip. MastaFunk split open in a very good, very intense match between him and Hykiri. Now we go to a man who's been running roughshod over the entire United States Championship division on a quest to become the #1 contender. And this match could do it, ladies and gentlemen. If he wins this, this is the last man that could possibly stand in his way. The current #1 contender. This should be a good one, or a quick one, depending. There he is. The whole effing show. Rob Van Dam. No, Wick Vaya was not on the card tonight. There is still some rumblings by the WWC as to the LWF allowing Wick Vaya to wear the WWC Heavyweight Championship belt. Well, there has been, again, there are rumors that Wick Vaya may be returning. Just we don't know exactly when. He was at the last pay-per-view, but since then, here comes Wick Vaya. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the opponent for Rob Van Dam tonight, the current #1 contender for the LWF United States Championship. One of these two men will take on Brad Armstrong at LWF Spring Slam in 3 weeks. The one and only Mus Dudley. Mus Dudley, current Cody Rhodes super fan. And now Rob Van Dam going up against the larger Mus Dudley. Rob Van Dam using his feet. There's a nice springboard moonsault to Mus Dudley, taking Dudley down. Oh, and there's a beautiful kick by Rob Van Dam. Rob up on the top rope. Big leg drop to Mus Dudley. Mus Dudley, no offense so far in this match. Rob Van Dam has taken it to him since the very beginning as Mus Dudley gets back to his feet. Back elbow by Mus Dudley, lifting up Rob Van Dam, and now a sidewalk slam. He did give him the Alabama Jam. I didn't even think about that. There's another springboard moonsault going for the pin. No, just a 1 count. Rob Van Dam working, trying to break down the much bigger opponent. And he has done a pretty good job thus far. As Mus Dudley now powering his way out. And the chin lock. Lifts him up and drapes him. Oh no, just tosses him to the outside of the ring. Rob Van Dam in pain there on the floor as Mus Dudley poses for the audience. That is not necessarily the best idea with a competitor like Rob Van Dam, who likes to have a fast-paced offense. And certainly after the offense that Mus has eaten early in this match, Rob Van Dam getting the crowd into it. He said Mr. Monday Night, Mr. Saturday Night makes no difference to him. He's still the whole effing show. And he's going to whole effing show Mus Dudley what's up. Oh, with a big boot to the side of Mus Dudley's head. Mus Dudley looking to outpower Rob Van Dam. He has the strength and the power advantage, but Rob Van Dam's quickness has really set the pace in this match, as he has had an answer for pretty much everything that Mus has thrown at him. There's a reverse DDT. Rob Van Dam going up to the top here. There's the 5-star frog splash. That could be the end of the match right there, ladies and gentlemen. That could just be it, too. Not enough. Mus Dudley barely kicks out at 2 7/8. Rob Van Dam, Rolling Thunder, going back up to the top again. There we go, another 5-star frog splash. That's got to be it, folks. You can't eat 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, and Rob Van Dam puts away Mus Dudley. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a match that was. Rob Van Dam taking care of the much bigger Mus Dudley in rather dominating fashion. I've got to say, that was an impressive little bit of business by Rob Van Dam.
Here is your winner, Rob Van Dam.
So there you have it. There's the very first match for LWF Spring Slam Determined. Rob Van Dam will be taking on Brad Armstrong one-on-one at Spring Slam for the LWF United States Championship. What a match. Next up, we have a tag team main event. 2 tag teams that are no strangers to each other. They have met several times in the past. Both of them looking to earn themselves a shot at the #1 contendership, as they have been surpassed after last week's victory by the Southern Express. And they are not happy about it. In lieu of a 3-way tag match, which Dr. Bob or Dr. Zevon, okay, I'm starting to lose it here. Commissioner Zevon, got to keep everything straight in my head. Commissioner Zevon said absolutely no way. He was not doing a triple threat tag team match. You couldn't force him to, and to get the F out of his office for even suggesting it. These 2 will take on the Southern Express next week. Whoever wins this match will take on the Southern Express next week for the tag team championship #1 contenders. If that makes any sense. Sorry, I don't mean to be so convoluted about it. I'm just a little tongue-tied. A lot of information to get out. Jim Cornette escorting the Midnight Express to the ring as they get ready to take on a big draw here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't seen them since their loss at LWF Mud Show, and they are not happy about it. One of the most formidable teams in the tag team division of the LWF, the Step Brothers of Destruction, making their way to the ring, taking their dear sweet time about it. Laker Taker and Popcorn Boy. The Midnight Express have their work cut out for them tonight, as they have fallen to the Step Brothers of Destruction several times. There's Popcorn Boy. Of course, he'd like to put a big choke slam on both of them. A big popcorn slam on them both. As now, Laker Taker calls for the lights to be raised. And Popcorn Boy gets in the ring, asking for the fire to pop his popcorn. Let's see, did we get the budget for the pyro this week? No, we did not. Still no pyro for Popcorn Boy. Got some nice pyro up there on the stage, though. The Corpse and Corn connection. And now Popcorn Boy going to work on Bobby Eaton. Work it, those trapezius muscles. Again, I've said it before, that may not look like the most painful hold ever, but I can tell you, when someone knows how to work it right and hit those pressure points on those trapezius, it is painful. Probably won't get a submission out of it, but it will wear you down, especially with the morality. Or not morality, but with the, you know what? I'm just going to shut up. Sorry, it's been a long day for me, ladies and gentlemen. That's now Bobby Eaton, too. Not enough to put Popcorn Boy away. Bobby Eaton showing off for the folks in the audience for a little bit. Now tags in Dennis Condrey. Condrey now going after Popcorn Boy. Sweeps it around the back. Now back up to the front. Goes for a stomp. Hits him. Oh, stomps his hand. I guess Popcorn Boy likes to use the claw, the popcorn claw, as one of his finishers, and I guess Dennis Condrey trying to take that weapon away. Bobby Eaton now. Popcorn Boy creating a little separation. Of course, Popcorn and Laker Taker much bigger than Bobby and Dennis. But Bobby fighting back. There's a DDT by Popcorn Boy to Bobby Eaton and a big leg drop. And now, Laker Taker goes to work on Bobby. There it is. There's that move again. We've seen that a lot tonight. It's been very popular amongst the wrestlers in the locker room as of late. As now Popcorn Boy comes back in to face Bobby, thrown into the corner. As I said, the Step Brothers of Destruction have faced Mustache Mountain twice now could not get the job done. They came within an eyelash in their last meeting. Now Dennis Condrey going after Popcorn Boy. 1, 2. Laker Taker there to back it up. Maybe the Midnight Express feel like they would fare better against the lads from London. Well, the lads from Blackpool, as it were. And Popcorn Boy going for the pin here on Dennis Condrey. Can he get it? 1, 2. No, not enough. Laker Taker coming in to keep the pin alive, but now Popcorn Boy going up top. Oh, goes for the big elbow, but misses. Dennis Condrey to his feet now, looking to get some momentum. Throws Popcorn Boy into the ropes, but has nothing for him coming the other way. Popcorn Boy now, military press slam. As Popcorn Boy signals the end of Dennis Condrey and then proceeds to pound the side of his face with the bottom of his boot. Condrey in all kinds of trouble here against the Step Brothers of Destruction. Laker Taker hops over the top rope to come in. Big back elbows. And a leg drop to boot. And now back to the trapezius muscles is Laker Taker. Popcorn Boy's working on that road. Condrey trying to power his way out of it. There he goes, creates a little separation now. Gets him back into his corner. Condrey now going up to the top. Oh no, he's got a, oh dear, that is a hell of a move. That hanging dragon sleeper. Now going for the pin here. 1, 2. Laker Taker kicks out. Condrey now goes around behind. Same thing he did to Popcorn Boy earlier, and now stomps on the back of the head and tags hit his partner, Bobby Eaton. Bobby comes in, gets an armbar right out of the go. Looks like Laker Taker's looking to go old school here as he gets up and climbs the ropes. Bobby, nothing he can do with Laker Taker with that arm, and then comes right off onto the shoulder. 1, 2, and Dennis Condrey breaks up the pin. Condrey looking to go after Popcorn Boy, but that was enough to get Bobby. But there, he's in the ropes. There is no way that pinfall could have counted. The knee right to the gut of Bobby Eaton. Bobby says, gravy for the goose is gravy for the gander. As he goes after Laker Taker. Now going for the pin here. This could be enough. We'll see. 1, 2. No, not enough by Bobby Eaton to put away Dennis Condrey, or put away Laker Taker. He's got him in a chokehold here. Big right hand right to the gut of Laker Taker. Now there's the knee right to the face. Bobby, collar and elbow tie up. There's that chokehold again. Looks like he's going to go right after the gut one more time. Laker Taker's midsection has got to be hurting now. I don't care how much you work out your abs. Those gut shots with a closed fist are just going to take you to your limit. There's a right hand right to the face, and now some overhand strikes to the back. Couple double axe handles, and that puts him down. Bobby looks like he's going to drag him. Might go for another pinfall here. There we go. 1, 2. No. Broken up. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Condrey accidentally stepped on Taker or what. But there's a knee. Oh, good Lord. There's a knee. Now tagging in Dennis Condrey. Condrey rolls Taker over. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And not enough. As Popcorn Boy, I can't tell if Popcorn Boy broke that up or Taker kicked out. Either way. Uh-oh, Laker Taker's looking for something big here on Dennis Condrey. Looks like he's got him up. Yep, that's it. Tombstone pile driver. But he's in the ropes. That's probably not going to count. Nope. Got to make sure your opponent is away from the ropes. Taker with that big elbow connects. Now tagging in Popcorn Boy. I'm surprised he didn't go for the pin there. Popcorn Boy now dragging Condrey closer to the middle of the ring, away from those ropes, but also closer to Bobby Eaton, as Bobby is right there, and he's going to come in. He's going to break this up. There's the leg drop to Dennis Condrey. Popcorn Boy going after it. Thinks he's got him here. There it is. There's the claw by Popcorn Boy. He's got him up, and there he puts him down. Goes for the pin here. 1, 2, and Condrey kicks out of the claw slam by Popcorn Boy. Bobby Eaton back in the ring, now back to his corner. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a tag team contest this is turning out to be. Both of these teams desperate to take on the Southern Express, desperate to get an opportunity at Mustache Mountain at the Spring Slam pay-per-view in 3 weeks. Dennis going for the pin here. 2. Laker Taker breaks it up. There have been a ton of back and forth, a ton of pin breaks. Broken pins, I guess I should say. Pinfall attempts that have been broken up. However you want to say it, ladies and gentlemen. Seems like every time somebody's gone for a pinfall attempt, there's... Oh my goodness, Dennis Condrey with a very complicated and good, amazing looking submission hold. Now going for the sharpshooter. Dennis Condrey putting the sharpshooter in on Laker Taker, gets a rope break. How much did that take out of Laker Taker? Or how much did that take out of Popcorn Boy? Laker Taker on the outside, disposing of Bobby Eaton. As now Popcorn Boy gets thrown to the outside by Dennis Condrey. Eaton down on the mats out there by the guardrails. Dennis now fighting with Laker Taker on the outside. There's a nice spine buster by Popcorn Boy to Dennis Condrey as he throws him down. I'm not sure exactly where Popcorn Boy's trying to get to here. We're at 7. Popcorn Boy going back inside the ring. If Dennis doesn't get in the ring soon, this could be a double count out. Dennis coming back into the ring now, right at the count of 8. Dennis now trying to work Popcorn Boy over to his corner. Can't do it. Popcorn Boy creates separation. Huge clothesline, almost a lariat by Popcorn Boy, taking the head off of Dennis Condrey. Condrey now in the corner. Popcorn Boy throwing him back into the corner again. Now lifts him up. What are we going to get here? He's got him lifted up. Oh, a choke slam off the top rope. That's got to be it. 1, 2. Condrey kicks out of the choke slam off the top rope as now gets to his corner and tags in Bobby Eaton. Bobby Eaton eats a lariat as soon as he comes into the ring. Bobby now, going after Popcorn Boy's midsection, much like he did Laker Taker's earlier. I don't know about PEDs. I'm sure that there was a little Colombian marching powder involved, but now Dennis Condrey going to put the sharpshooter. No. He's got that modified surfboard STF Not even sure what exactly you would call that, but here he goes for the pin here. Laker Taker not trying to intervene. 3, and there you have it. Eating after taking just about everything the Step Brothers of Destruction could throw at them. The Midnight Express prevail and will face the Southern Express in a Battle of the Expresses next week on LWF Saturday Night. What a fantastic match. What a fantastic show tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks to Third Gunman. Thank you, Wick Vaya. Thank you, D-Rod. We will catch you next week. And please remember, LWF is brought to you by Back to the Ring. Back to the Ring, the #1 retro review podcast in our own minds. And you can find us on Twitter at Back to the Ring. That's at Back to the Ring, just like Back to the Future. And there's your winners, ladies and gentlemen, the Midnight Express and Jim Cornette. Going to be in a huge match next week for the #1 contendership of the tag team division. That's going to be a good one. So don't forget to tune in. 2 weeks from today, we will be back. And in the words of my good friend Arn Anderson, it's been your pleasure. Good night.